You are listening to the Million Dollar Coach Business Podcast with Amanda Karlstad, episode number 269. Welcome to the Million Dollar Coach Business Podcast, a show for coaches who are ready to uplevel their business and take their impact, leadership, and results to $1 million level and beyond. If you're ready to break through your limitations and start taking powerful action and become the seven-figure version of you that your business needs in order to grow, scale, and thrive, this show is for you. I'm your host, Amanda Karlstad, master coach, high-level business mentor and advisor, master intuitive, and business growth and scaling expert. Let's get down to business. Hello and welcome, everyone. So glad to have you here. I hope you're well. Welcome to today's show. When I think about my clients and I think about the work that they're doing and the momentum that they're creating and the important work that they're doing, I am just so excited for them and so excited for what's in store for each and every one of them in 2025. And so proud of the work that we're doing, not only right now here in quarter four of 2024 and to end this year strong, but to also go into 2025 even stronger. And I am just so proud of the work that we do. And I want to encourage you that if you are a coach and you're in a place where you know that you need a higher level of support, if you know that you are in need of expert support that will truly help you take things to the next level, I sincerely want to invite you to join us, to apply to work with us. And depending on where you're currently at in your business, depending on your revenue level, we would love to talk to you about how we can help you get to that next level. And so I want to invite you, go to amandakarlstadcoaching.com, or you can also click on the link in the show notes and fill out an application. It's a short application. You can book a call, and I would love to help map out how we can help you get to that next level and finish 2024 strong and move into 2025 with real momentum. All right, everyone. Today I want to talk to you all about how to do just that. How to end this year strong and move into 2025 with real momentum. And I think this is really important to talk about because depending on what you are consuming, depending on what or even who you might be listening to, I just want to be honest with all of you. There are a lot of opinions right now out there in terms of the economy, in terms of the market, in terms of what's happening in the coaching industry. And while I do think that the coaching industry has gone through and is going through some shifts, and while we have the overall economic climate that is also at play, one of the things that I've also learned in my, 2+ decades of business is that despite what those external forces are, it is so important that you stay empowered and focused during this time, and that you stay clear and again, focused on your mission, on serving your clients, on where you are going. Because one of the things that I see happen, and I will say there are a lot of different variations to this. And again, it depends on what you might be consuming. It depends on whose opinion you're listening to and what you choose to believe. But what I know to be true, especially now more than ever, is in order to create what you want in your business specifically, you have to stay focused on where you are going. You have to stay focused on your goals, on serving your clients well, on serving them at, for some of you, maybe even deeper levels. And one of those reasons is because clients, the work that you are all doing, I want you all to really consider this. We are right now in an age where the work that you are doing, it matters. And it matters now more than ever. we're in a time in history where clients need support, where they need the support now more than ever with everything that is going on in the world, whatever that might look like for them. So right now, more than ever, I really want to encourage you to double down on serving your clients well, on focusing how you can support them even better, how you can support them at those deeper levels in a way that not only supports them, but also allows you as the coach to serve and to coach from your most powerful place, that allows you to be the absolute best coach that you can be for them and to help them solve truly what it is that you help them solve. This is really important. And this is going to look different. And all of you work with all different types of clients and do all different types of work. So regardless of what that is, the point is that I want this to be an invitation for you to lean in, for you to lean into the challenge of how you can serve your clients even better, how you might be able to serve them deeper, especially during this time. All right. The next step to finish 2024 strong and to create real momentum to move into 2025 is to get yourself support. And what I mean by this is finding a level of support that not only supports you as the coach, but also, and this is what I want to challenge you with, that also actually supports the business needs, that truly supports the growth of the business. One of the things that I've been thinking a lot about recently is really the level of expertise, of expert support that I believe is now more than ever required in order to succeed in these conditions, in this market. So I want to explain what I mean by this. So if I was to look back a couple of years ago, or, even just a few short years ago as a new coach in the coaching industry, the level of skill, so entering into the industry, even just a short couple of years ago, the level of skill that was required in terms of marketing was honestly pretty low, meaning you could come into the industry and have conversations with people, tell people you were a coach. You could post things on social media. You could maybe even run some simple paid ads. And the truth is you probably were able to achieve some level of success that way. I know a lot of coaches that I have observed over the last few years, even coaches that I had gone through trainings with, have been able to create success in their business without having any real intentional marketing strategies or not even really honing their niche. And what I've also observed happen, especially in the last year or two, is that what may have worked even just a few short years ago in terms of, for example, social media, or in terms of having conversations with people, in terms of not thinking you have to niche down, the truth is that those approaches generally are no longer working. And instead, it's very important to understand that for your business to make a big impact, to grow to a high level, to get to that multiple 6, 7-figure plus mark, it's important to understand that the level of skill that is required to do that is now greater more than ever. Meaning, unless you are more intentional with your marketing, unless you do know what you're doing, especially when it comes to things like paid ads, unless you're clearly articulating how you are able to help your clients, unless you are strategically thinking through things, even when it comes to things like social media, I will tell you, I have observed it is extremely difficult to build a level of momentum that equates to 6, multiple 6, even 7 figures in revenue. And let me explain why this is. The reason is that the market is becoming more sophisticated. buyers are seeing more and more offers to solve their problem. And it might not even be coaching, by the way. And I want to say this, I don't actually believe that the coaching industry is saturated. I actually think that it is still wide open. But what I have observed is that the market is becoming more sophisticated, which also means that it requires a higher degree of skill now more than ever to be able to cut through that noise, to be able to meet your clients where they are, to be able to speak effectively to your market, and to be able to clearly articulate to your market what it is that you do, who you work with, things like what you solve, how you can help them. And I want to talk to you all today about this because I see so many coaches that come into the coaching industry and struggle to build initial momentum, or coaches that have been able to build some momentum, and many that have even built their business to that 6 or even multiple 6-figure mark, and at the same time also have the realization and know that what got them to where they are, what got them to where they are today, is not and will not get them to their next level. And so one of the challenges that I see is that so often, and I just want to be fully transparent here with all of you, is that the issue is that if you're not creating and experiencing the momentum and the growth that you want, the reality is that that will likely not be solved by the next shiny object on social media. That will not be solved by simply hopping over to TikTok, or by posting more and more reels and hoping the algorithm is going to pick up your content and show it to more people. What will solve this for you is really going to be doing the work that I teach, going through the process that we take every client through, where we do the foundational work to get clear on all of the things and then build and then implement a robust marketing strategy around those things that actually give you the chance to be visible, that gives you the chance to be seen by your potential clients. And I have to tell you all, this is so, so important. And at the same time, there are so many coaches that I see who right now are spinning their wheels. And I will say, in so many cases, by no fault of their own, but who are wanting to create a level of success and see the shiny objects in the industry, and who are searching for the secret strategies, those silver bullets that they think are going to change everything. And the truth is that this level of change will only happen when you take full responsibility for things like the marketing in your business in a way that is also congruent with the results that you want to create. I have so many coaches that come to me, whether they have created success or not, who have been posting on social media, who are making the reels, who are out there multiple times a day, who are in programs where the focus might be going out and having conversations with people and telling them they're a coach. But I will also tell you that the goals, the clients, all of the things that you want to create, they require and they need you to also be approaching your business like a real business, to be taking your marketing, your selling, your serving of your clients just as serious as you do your coaching skills. You could be the best coach in the world. And if nobody sees you or knows what it is that you even do or knows that you can help them, if you're not taking your marketing and selling seriously, if you're not developing your skills in this area, if you're not developing and growing your capacity as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, the reality is you may stay the best kept secret. And I see this over and over. So I want to invite you, just as much as you, I know, have taken your coaching ability seriously. Every client that I work with has been certified through all different types of programs. There's no particular program that I'm, super affiliated with. All of my clients have all different types of backgrounds that have come through all different types of programs and certification programs, and are bringing a lot of professional background to their work. They are bringing a level of expertise to their work. and have a desire and know that it's very important to serve their clients at the highest level. And so just as I know this is important to you and you've taken that seriously when you have decided to become a coach, I would also challenge you that just as important as I believe it is to be well trained, to be able to ground yourself in tools, to have a level of coaching expertise that you do bring, just as important to that is your capacity in running your business, is your capacity in how you choose to show up in your business on a daily basis, in the investments that you are currently making in your business, not just from a financial standpoint, but also from a time and from an energy perspective as well. And the more that I do this work, the more that I see so many coaches that are misdirecting their attention. And I want to be clear. I see that many times this is not intentional. In fact, I know it's very easy to be seduced by what you might see on social media and the stories of what might appear to be overnight success and the stories of how others might have built their business or achieved an amazing level of success by doing just one thing. But I will also tell you that as somebody who has built their business to a 7-figure plus revenue level, who has helped so many clients build their businesses to multiple 6, 7 figures and beyond in revenue, anyone that has built their business to a high level of success in this industry, it's because there is a lot of intention. There is consistent marketing. There are certain things in place that you won't be able to see from the outside. That doesn't happen from the strategies or the tactics that you might see or hear about. In fact, I was having this conversation with one of my clients recently, and we were talking about the fact that there are so many tactics and strategies that are being marketed that when I really look at them and really look at it from a logical perspective, are actually things that are not moving the needle in the business, that don't actually support true business growth. And I see this happen more and more often where a client comes into one of our containers and by just shifting even one or a couple of things, it can completely change everything. And it can take them and catapult them into that next level. This is how important this is. If you want to make a big impact with your work, if you want to finish this year and move into 2025 with real momentum, then you also have to be approaching your business growth and building your capacity as a business owner, your marketing, and all of these things in a professional, intentional way, in a way that actually puts you on the playing field. And I share this with all of you because now more than ever, and I've been in this industry officially, it's been over 5 years, but I've been coaching my entire career. And I will tell you the rate at which this is becoming more and more important to your success has never been this high. The market is becoming more and more sophisticated by the day. There are more and more solutions that are being offered on a daily basis. And so the level of innovation, the level of flexibility, the level of clarity that you need, the level of willingness that is needed, the demand on you as a business owner has never been higher. So I want to invite you to not use this against yourself and to not use this against your goals. I do not want you to be discouraged. But I want to challenge you to take this as an invitation to step into your next level, to take your business growth seriously, to get expert support. All right, the next step to ensure you end 2024 strong and move into 2025 with real momentum is to have a true understanding of the game that you're playing. And I've talked a lot about this in previous podcast episodes, but I will say that building a coaching business and growing your business to a high level, you must be willing to play what I call the long game. And what I mean is that so often I see coaches who come in, who launch their practice, who are doing all of the things that I just alluded to, who are chasing the shiny objects and looking for that silver bullet and have the big goals and have the big dreams and want to take their business to a very high level. Yet at the same time, have conditions set around their goals. So for example, that a certain goal has to be reached by a certain time frame. And if that doesn't happen, then it's a sign from the universe that it's not meant to happen. Or that put unbelievable pressure on themselves or their business to perform and to create a level of results that might not even be logical given what I spoke about earlier. So for example, you might have a goal to build $1 million business, yet the only marketing that you might be doing is posting some content on social media and not really having any intentionality behind it and not even having a level of volume of people that are seeing it that can even translate into creating that level of success. And so it might look like some of those things are happening, but because maybe you're not fully clear on your program promise or how you even help people, or maybe it's not clear from your potential client's perspective that you can even help them. And because of that, the client isn't even sure or doesn't have the confidence that you can help them. I will tell you all these things take work. They take time, they take real intention, and it requires that you are in this for the long game and do the work to work through these things and to test and to build your audience, to build your brand, to build your capacity and skill, both as a coach and as a business owner. There are so many things that go into creating a level of success like that. So lastly, what I will say to move into 2025 with real momentum, you have to be willing to bet on yourself. You have to be willing to bet on your dream. You have to be willing to bet on your clients who right now are waiting for you to help them, to get out of your own way, to build your skills and your capacities in a way that the business and your clients need you to be willing to step into your own self-leadership on a daily basis instead of allowing yourself to be overly consumed by doubt or fear or worry or what's happening in the external environment. To take care of your business today and to also take care of your business in the future. To take care of yourself today and the future version of you. To take care of your clients today and those future clients that right now are waiting for you. I want to invite you to choose to believe in what is possible, to choose to see what is working, to choose to believe fully in your purpose, in your work, and to let that lead, and to not allow those disempowering emotions, the disempowering stories, but instead choose to be the person who arrives. Choose to be the person you see yourself to be in your future. Choose to be that $1 million coach. It's all available. All right, my friends, I'll talk to you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the $1 Million Coach Business Podcast. If you're ready to step into the $1 million version of yourself and scale your business to 6, multi-6, or 7 figures and beyond, go to amandakarlstadcoaching.com.